Welcome to this explainer. Okay, picture the scene. It's 2 a.m., the glow of your laptop is literally the only light in the room, empty coffee cups are just piling up on your desk, and you are absolutely exhausted. But you're pushing through that assignment anyway, fueled entirely by academic panic, right? It's the classic college burnout scenario, and we've all been there. Well, today we're going to break down exactly how to escape that cycle and use sleep as our ultimate weapon to conquer academic anxiety.
Section 1. The College Sleep Crisis.
Why are we always exhausted? It's a question I hear constantly from students. You know, we carry this incredibly heavy weight of exam pressure and this constant nagging need to be productive. But this endless grind, it's actually leaving us completely drained, highly anxious, and just running on empty.
So what's driving this? The primary culprits stealing our rest are everywhere. We've got mountains of assignments creating really intense stress. And then what do? We use our phones to try and escape that stress, which ends up completely throwing off our already packed schedules. These four elements are actively keeping our anxiety levels sky high.
And here's the thing, this sleep deprivation creates a really vicious dual impact. On one side, it degrades our physical and mental health, which, by the way, is the biological root of that overwhelming academic anxiety we feel. Then, on the other side, it completely tanks our concentration and energy levels, making it even harder to study the very next day. It's a brutal cycle.
So here is our roadmap for today. We'll cover the college sleep crisis, stopping late nights, disconnecting from screens, cutting late caffeine, building a consistent schedule, and finally, the wellness payoff. Let's jump in.
Section 2. Stop staying up late. You know, the cost of those late hours goes way beyond just daytime fatigue and dropped concentration. From a scientific standpoint, skipping sleep actually overactivates the emotional centers of your brain. You literally lose the ability to properly regulate your emotions. And that's exactly why an everyday upcoming exam can suddenly feel like an insurmountable crisis. 7. That is the magic number. It's the scientific baseline, the absolute minimum hours of sleep experts recommend every single night. Getting at least 7 hours allows your brain to process all that complex information from your classes and physically flush out the stress hormones that built up during the day.
Section 3. Disconnect from your screens.
Okay, we have to talk about blue light. This is the light produced by our phone screens, and it is a major trigger for academic anxiety. It literally tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime. That keeps your mind active way longer than it should be and significantly degrades the quality of the rest you actually do manage to get.
So instead of doom scrolling in bed, try these 3 specific relaxation techniques to alleviate anxiety. 1. Listen to some calm music. 2. Read a physical book. Or 3. Meditate. Guiding yourself through these steps allows your active brain to finally power down and just let go of all those exam worries.
Section 4. Cut the late night caffeine.
We've all relied on it, but consuming too much caffeine late in the evening completely disrupts your natural sleep patterns. Sure, it might force your eyes to stay open for just one more textbook chapter, but it leaves your nervous system completely wired. It makes it nearly impossible to actually fall asleep once you finally close your laptop.
We really have to break this habit of using energy drinks to fuel our racing thoughts. Swapping those out for water or herbal tea in the evening is an absolute game changer. It naturally signals to your body that, hey, it's time to release the day's stress and finally rest.
Section 5. Build a consistent schedule.
Sleeping and waking up at the exact same time every day builds a healthy, predictable rhythm. When your sleep schedule is irregular, your body is essentially in a constant state of physical confusion, which of course only magnifies your mental stress. A regular schedule grounds your body's internal clock. Now, the rules of consistency are simple, but man, they are tough. Wake up at the same time and go to bed at the same time. And here is the absolute hardest one for college students. Maintain that consistency even on weekends. I know, but resisting the urge to throw your schedule out the window on a Saturday preserves that hard-earned rhythm, and it absolutely keeps your anxiety at bay come Monday morning.
Section 6. The Wellness Payoff.
By getting to bed earlier, ditching the screens, swapping the coffee for tea, and building a solid routine, you become healthier, happier, and drastically more focused. Sleep is your ultimate buffer against academic pressure. It literally neutralizes exam panic and makes college life genuinely enjoyable.
Good sleep is an important part of wellness. It really is the foundation. It's not a luxury, it's a biological necessity that equips you to handle the heavy demands and anxieties of university life with total resilience and a clear mind.
So, I'm going to leave you with this. Which of these 4 habits will you change tonight? Will you put the phone away? Will you choose herbal tea? Just pick one. Take back control of your rest and watch your academic anxiety start to melt away. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. Now seriously, go get some sleep.